It's a little like food, yeah, that's alright. When I see it, she's still my side. And we're sitting on the curb of the parking lot, talking about our lives and the futures we've got. And she says, don't you worry, you're only 19, so why you in such a hurry?
Hello everyone. Before getting the video, there is a very good news for all of you guys that as you know that phase 2 of NATA examination has started, and if you are someone who wants to get into phase 2, then I'm having a crash course for all the students who are interested for getting into phase 2's exam of NATA for the second attempt, first attempt, whatever it is. For phase 2 student, I'm starting a crash course which is just for 1999. If you want to join crash course, you have this WhatsApp number, you can just message on this number, you can directly call, otherwise whatever. To get into more details, message on this number, you will get all details about the crash course, what is going to be that. It is a 30 days crash course, and it is like, I guarantee you will go upon 100 or 90 plus. Definitely, if you're someone who don't even know anything about NATA, the only thing you have to do is call on this number or text on this number, and you will get all information related to NATA. What should you do now? Everything, and the 30 days will be the productivest 30 days of your whole year. And you will be, if you're at 0 position right now in NATA for the phase 2, you would be at 90 and 100 marks definitely if you're getting into it. That is my guarantee. So I hope you would be there reaching me out through this number. So yes, let's get started to the video. Yes, and before going to the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because that one like, share and subscribe can help me out really a lot, boost me, and will motivate me to make more videos. Thanks a lot. In today's video, this video is going to be all detailed video. And trust me, if you watch this video till end, you will be clear with all your things like eligibility criteria. It might be your cutoff, it might be how to take admission, what is the process, and every single thing in this video. I'm just gonna explain you like from the basics ki literally every single thing. So आपको, when you're just completing this video, you would be cleared of all your doubts. And yes, first of all, congratulations everyone, those who have given the NATA. You have got your scores and you have this much score, that much score. Congratulations everyone that you have successfully passed out through NATA. And now you have to take admission into the architectural college. So what is the cutoff, cap round? Not only I'm going to take the told how, I'm not going to tell what is cap round, but how to appeal for that, every single thing detailed we're going to talk about. Many students are confused about aggregates and stuff, so yeah, every single thing we're going to cover in this video. One more thing I want to clear is that many of the students were saying that आप मुझे timeline लगा लो, that is which is we'll click on that and we'll get on to certain topic. But I am not gonna do this in this video. It's just because that ki I want all of you to see this video from first minute of this video to the last minute of this video. The reason is just because of this, because you might be knowing that I know about the criteria, but trust me, if you listen every single thing I'm telling, you would be listening something new in every single point. You will say that, oh, I was not doing this, oh, this is something new, because there are a lot of changes happening every single year in NATA, and which you have to know. It is very important, and many of the students were requesting, so all of there was so much request, so I am making this video today. And so let's begin with the video. So first important thing we're going to begin with is the eligibility criteria for NATA examination. So eligibility criteria kya hai? We'll talk about this. So basically first you need to have your 10+2 completed, which is your 12th standard, and there mathematics and physics should be your compulsory subjects. See, mathematics and physics are the compulsory subjects which you need to appeal for NATA. That is, not to appeal for NATA, but to get into a college, you need physics and mathematics as your compulsory subject. If you have chemistry, or if you don't have chemistry, you can have other subjects like IT, information technology, you can have biology, you can have your geography, different other subjects you are allowed to take instead of that. Okay, so there is no problem if you don't have your chemistry, or if you have less chemistry marks to complete your aggregate. Okay, let's talk about aggregate. What is aggregate? So basically every year something new changes, and to confirm that is this year aggregates are still gonna follow, so I call SB Patel. If you know there is a college, I just call them to ask the basic things, and I call them to confirm that what is the aggregate thing, because in this year is it gonna apply or not, and they said yes. And I'll tell you what is aggregate. First of all, if your aggregate is not okay, then you can't take granted for you in cap round. If your aggregates are not above 45%, see, aggregate is different thing and your 12 percentage is different thing. If your aggregates are not 45% above, then you cannot appear for the cap round year. I mean, you will not get allotted a college because you are not eligible. You need to be eligible, and for being eligible, you need to have your proper aggregates. Now, what are aggregates? Let's talk about it. So aggregates is that you have to add up your marks. Like if you are having physics, chemistry, mathematics, add up their total physics, chemistry and maths, total them. So for example, if you have 50 50 50, it becomes 150, and then divide it by 3. So when you're dividing it by 3, if you divide it by 3, then if your percentage, whatever number you're getting, if it's above 45, that means you're eligible. But it's below, still don't worry, I have a solution for you. So I called them and I asked them that many of the students were saying that that chemistry we have less marks and we are very confused. We are not getting 44. We are getting 44. We are getting 43 aggregate. We are not getting 45 or 45 above. And she said, don't worry. The thing which you only have to do is that instead of chemistry, you have to add your other subjects like biology. You can add your IT subject, information technology. You can add geography. You can add other subjects which you have in that, but no language. Okay. So you're adding that subject into that, and then you, if again, like take your physics, take your maths, take that other subject which you're adding instead of chemistry to fill up your aggregates, add that all marks, divide by 3, and if you're getting that number which is above 45, that means you are qualified. That means you can take in admission in a by cap round. That is the most important thing. And special shout out for Maharashtra students, which is for Maharashtrian girls. I'm very particular sure that, see, if you're taking a college under which comes under Pune University, which is like it might be SB Patil or other colleges which we have which comes under that universities, school girls have free education. If you're getting admission through cap round, you have free education. You don't have to pay any fees. So shout out for this, Maharashtra girls. You have to take admission through cap round. You will get a good college. If you get a good college which is come under that, then you don't have to pay your fees. Okay, yeah, let's go. So the next thing is that okay, now this is all about your 12th, right? That you have to complete your 12th, and in 12th, now let's talk about. So you have, if you are someone who is from open category, then you need above 50 marks, and if you're someone who is from OBC, ST and all, then you need like 45% overall percentage of your 12th above 45. If you're open, then you need above 50. Okay, the next thing is that, if let's talk about this was about your 12th. Now let's talk about the NATA exam. See, there is, if you have seen your admit card, you have seen that there is written as raw score of NATA. If you look carefully, then your both attempts marks are there, and after that both score, in the blue circle it is written that it is a raw score. Why it is written that is a raw score? Because in that score your 12th score also is gonna get added. So it is written that this is a raw score. Okay, so that is not the only score you have to. Second most important thing, students were asking me that how to calculate the score and stuff and things. We'll talk about afterwards. Now let's talk about for the diploma students. Okay, so if you are a diploma student, then what you have to do, let's talk detail in that. So now let's talk about for the diploma students. I'm just going to talk very shortly because it's I don't think like there are a lot of students from diploma. So for example, if you're taking from diploma, first thing is that you don't have to give NATA examination. If you're giving a diploma, that is your 10 plus 3, right? You're having 3 years diploma. So after your diploma is completed, you need to have your 45% of your aggregates if you're from open and stuff. But if you're from something like reserve categories, then you need something 40% of your aggregates, like 40 aggregates you need, 40%. And then you just have to enter in the college with that marks. Okay, the second important thing is that you probably directly get admission in your second year. You don't get admission in the first year, you get admission in the directly in the second year. NATA students get admission in the first year, whereas the diploma students get admission directly in the second year. So you need to have that particular marks. Directly call any colleges you want to ask anything, ask them about, because different colleges have different possibilities, different colleges have the different policies for the diploma students. So if you're willing to take like this 3 4 colleges, call them, ask them everything. See, don't shy to ask anything. They literally help you out in every single stuff you want, every single thing you want. You just have to do one thing, which is just ask them anything. They will answer you. That is my guarantee. So do this one thing, because every colleges have their own different thing when it comes to diploma. Okay, and mathematics is the compulsory subject if you're going from diploma. Okay, so now, like, the most important thing students keep me asking is about the cap round, how it's gonna work out and what we have to do and every single thing. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you that my best opinion on this is that every single time you literally have any doubt, call any college instantly. Like, if you call them, they will clear your all doubts. First thing, now I'll talk about the Maharashtra cap round. I'll also talk about the different things. Okay, so first we'll talk about Maharashtra cap round. So if you're from someone who wants to take admission Mumbai, Pune, Nasik, or like any Maharashtra area, then the cap round begins like 50% of your 12th plus 50% of your NATA. That is a score is calculated, and then you get admission into better college. Now, many students were asking, I have this much, like in the comment section when I see everybody is saying that I have this much in NATA, this much in like my 12th, will I get admission in this college, that college? How you should calculate is that I am gonna simply tell you how can you use ChatGPT and do this. Okay, so first of all, go on Play Store, search for ChatGPT, download ChatGPT. Now, one thing which you have to do is that search. See, what you have to search is, I'll tell you particular thing. Don't search randomly anything. So first, you have to go for different colleges you are allowed. Like for example, me, I live in an area which is in Pune, and I also wanted to have the admission in the college which is in and near Pune. I'll not go in Mumbai, which is, it's a better option, but it's very far away. It's not comfortable for me, so I'm choosing to be in Pune. If you're someone who wants to be in Ahmedabad, in Gujarat, in Rajasthan, in Kerala, anywhere, I don't matter. Like, place don't matter. There वहाँ के colleges you have to go through, उनकी list find out करो, what colleges do you have, which are the good ones. And first of all, many of the students were asking me that I asked one of my friend, he said that, oh, this college is really very bad. First thing, if you want to know anything about any college, like anything, go in the college, visit the college and ask the particular students over there. They will give you a reality check about what is happening in this college. Because whatever I'm hearing from the students, they're like, oh my, I asked my friend who is living in Pune, and he said that SB Patil is a very bad college, this DY Patil is a very bad college, Siergod is a very bad college, and many more things. But trust me that I'm not saying that the colleges are really good. What I'm saying is that you have to go and ask locals about it. Locals in the sense, the students who are already studying your degree in that college, not any other degree in that college. Go and ask their student, is it this a good option? Should I take anything else, or what should I do now? Ask them, and they will really help you out, because they were also in the same situation where you are right now. So don't panic about. And on the internet you have positive things also, negative things also. And many times this thing happened is like in reality, because this happened with me a lot of times. I'll tell you my experience. When I visited the college, everybody saying, is it not a good college, not good a college? But I feel it was the best at, like, when I was in junior college, I'm talking about when I 11th and 12th I did in a college where everybody was like, it's a very worst college, don't take. But it was the best decision of my life. मतलब it was a very good college. उसका नाम बहुत ख़राब करके रखा था due to many different stuff, but I feel very nice that I took this admission in this college. So what I did is I asked the students, how is this college actually, because people have many random thoughts about it. If you give it positively, if you take it negatively and stuff. So you tell me that what are the reality of the colleges. And they told me, and I took admission. So one thing which you have to do is directly go ask the students from the colleges that how is this college. Second thing, okay, let's talk about the cutoff now. Okay, so whatever state you are, how you have to calculate now, whatever state you are in south, any state, you're in Maharashtra, because see, every state have different cap round. We have Maharashtra cap round, we have our own rules, own regulations, own restrictions, own criterias. But if you are somewhere other, you have your own things. So what you have to do is go on ChatGPT, ask it that So this is the thing you are gonna tell ChatGPT. Okay, first thing is, hello myself, this that, and I have given the NATA exam, which is NATA score is this much, my 12th score is this much, and I am willing off to go in this colleges. Give the name of the colleges, and as you gave the name of the colleges, basically what you have to do is uske niche, that below that you have to write again that I am aiming off to go in this college, that college, and I am from this state, and then which would be the colleges which will be okay for me, what is, and the most important thing which you're going to mention is, give me the list, that is score of the cap round of last year of the all three attempts, sorry, all three cap rounds. So when you talk about the, specifically use the cap round second. So second round के लिए जो आया है cut off, the cut off for the second round, if you are near to it, then you have possibility to get into the college. But if you are very far from it, then even if you are waiting for the third round, it is, you have like 1-2% of the thing that you can go in this college, and it might be, it's like a very less percent, like you have this thing. So what you have to do is, again I repeat, go on ChatGPT, search for, I have this in NATA, this is in 12th, I'm from this state, I have to go in this colleges, and then tell me about like their second cap rounds last year's score, compare with that my score, and tell me which college would be like okay for me, which will be high and which would be moderate, and which would be I can easily get in. So this would be the things, and ChatGPT will give you a whole analysis, because abhi I'll sit that I'm telling about every single state, it will take a lot of time, definitely, because there are so many states, every state have something different, and I know many of the states things, but then again you will get offended that you told about this but you don't tell about that. So one thing, go simply to the ChatGPT, it will give you all information. And yes, one more thing, don't believe on ChatGPT 100%. Literally, I'm telling you this one thing again and again. Go on Google, search for that college, take your number from there, call them, ask them that, ma'am, what was the cutoff last year? I have this much in my NATA that the score is coming this much. Then is it my any chance to be here? And ask about them, about the colleges also, things. And they are answerable to you. They have to answer you, and they will. So just go and call them. They will answer whatever questions you have. One of my friends, since we met in the same thing only, in YouTube only, he said me that I have one of my friend, I'll literally take the college name, okay? He said that SB Patil is a really bad college, and or DY Patil, or see a good college. See, first of all, I'm telling you one thing, that not only you, all students, listen to me carefully. First of all, now you are at a point, तुमच्या हातात marks नाही आहेत. You don't have your marks in your hand now, right? तर तुम्ही फक्त एवढंच करू, the only thing you can do is that now just wait for the cap round. If you worry a lot, if you're still going and you're confused, lot of stuff happening around, and boom, you are collapsed. The reason is that because you think a lot about this. See, when you should think is when your exam was there, you should study, you should score better. Now you have less score, you have to take the admission you're getting in the college, because you deserve that college. The marks you have scored, that means you deserve that college, and you have to take it. So don't say that this is a bad college, this is a good college. And first of all, in engineering, college matters somewhere 20-30%, 40%, let's say. But in architecture, it matters 5-10% only, because it's all about your, see, I have one of my relative which is doing a job right now. He's an architect, and one of my friend who is in the same college which he mentioned, SB Patil. So why would he send his own sister if the college is so bad? The reason being, he's himself a own architect. Why would he send his sister, which is my cousin, in the same college which people are saying it's really bad? The reason is just because that he know it. If you have your good design, if you have your own creativity, if you are gonna be a good architecture, college does not matter you, first of all. And if you're getting admission in a good college, it's a pretty good thing. But if you're not, then you don't have to be like, oh my god, it's such a bad college and stuff. Oh, faculty should be good. That's the only thing I can tell you. Faculty should be very good. But you should not judge a college because you don't deserve to judge a college. Look at your marks and then try to then try to ask yourself, do I really deserve such good colleges? I have so many less marks. I mean, how can we say that, oh, this college is so bad and I don't want to take an admission in this college? Tell me, if you have money, take admission for management quota, pay the donation and take admission. But if you don't deserve, if you're not deserving it, if you're not having good marks, how you can ask for a good college? Tell me that one thing. Is it possible? You're scoring so less in your NATA, so less in your 12th, and you're asking that I want a top college, and oh my god, these other colleges which I'm getting allotted are so bad. That are not so bad. You are there. You deserve this. And the only thing you can do is now pay. If you are rich, take admission in good college, and trust me, if you don't have to pay, if you don't want to pay, if your parents are not ready, if you are not financially that much capable, just get whatever college you get. Because architecture is not about college anymore. That's the damn thing I'm telling you. Because my own, like, whatever relatives there, he's in a job, and what he's literally said me that he have studied from MIT, and the same person who has studied from Siagat College, which is called as the worst college, like the bottomest college in architecture. People say that the student come out of from that college had more, like, not from the placement, college campus placement, but afterwards, after 1 year, he had got much more great package than what he had. Being from MIT, still he had paid 12-13 lakhs only the fees over that in the college, and that Siagat college student have paid like so not even half of that, but still. So be creative, and if you really are and good architecture from within, college does not define you. That's not end of your career. Okay. And many of the students are saying that what you're saying, that should be taken in a bad college. See, you have brought that problem to yourself. If you might had scored better, you would have got into a better college where there would be better facilities, better campus, better people, better faculty, everything. But if you don't deserve it, how would they allow you to come over there? Then pay the fees if you're rich and go there. That's the only option you have. Okay. Let's talk about the cap round now. How the cap round works and what is exactly that and everything. So I know about Maharashtra cap round. I know about Delhi side. I know about south side a little bit also. But the only thing I'll tell you again is for the cap round as well. There are 3 cap rounds, and 3 rounds. In that 3 rounds, probably what happened is that you have to fill the form. The forms are not still yet opened. Like, I mean, the websites are not, like, still the form is. So what I have to do is join my WhatsApp channel. There I'm gonna share the link when it is gonna started. What should be the list you should fill? Like, you have to fill a list of the few, I can say, colleges for getting into it. What would be your list? What would be your college preference? What would be your, how you will go there, what you will do, every single detail I'm going to share on the group when the website will get on, when we will get in, like, options to fill in the everything. Okay, when the form filling will start, I'll let you know. Okay, so the most important thing is that join the WhatsApp channel. You'll get all detailed information about the cap round in Maharashtra. Second thing, the people out of Maharashtra, only one thing I'm going to tell you, that is go and call colleges. Yeah, go on Google, search for any college, call them, ask them what is the scene of the cap round, how it works, and ma'am, what should I do now? They literally guide you step by step. They feel like you're a child, you're holding the finger, and they let you come in. That is a real thing happening in architectural field. You call them, they will give you such a good advice. They will tell you that what you should do, what you should not do, now what form you should fill, how you should fill, what documents you need, every single detail. Because they know that students suffer at this moment. They don't understand what to do. Even many of the parents don't know, if some are not educated, some are not, like, there are a lot of problems, right? So they help you really a lot. So don't get shy. If you're from any of the state, any place, call a college of your area which is good, or your dream college where you want to go. Call them, ask them everything about cap round, everything. They will detail explain you. And about Maharashtra Cap Round, you have to join the WhatsApp channel. I'll let you know all the details about Maharashtra Cap Round as soon as it get opens. How you should feel, what you should feel, what colleges and what ranks you should feel the colleges with. There are many things in that also. Okay, you will get otherwise a bad college. So what should be the sequence of the college and every single thing I will explain you when you will join that WhatsApp channel, which the link is given in the description. Okay, now let's talk about the documents which you need to get into it, the colleges, when you will start the colleges and all the procedures. What will be the documents you will need? First of all, your Aadhaar card, your 12th mark sheet, your 12th like boards, whatever real original of that. You will need your NATA score as well. You will need your NATA cap round card, which is then that certificate which is you will get when you will get allotted in a college through cap round. You get that sheet which you need. Then next thing you will read, and if you are from a certain caste like open, then you don't need, but OBC, ST, whatever caste you are, you need a caste certificate if you are not in open caste. Then let's talk about EWS. If you're from EWS, you need that. If you're from minority, if you're from something from related to military, then you need that certificate of that to get into that quota admission in that reserved seat. Okay, and other things, if you're talking about, then your diploma, if you're in, then your like whatever other thing stuff, like it might be your Aadhaar card, it might be if you're from diploma, you have given your JEE exam, then that documents as well. And other things, like if you're from Maharashtra, then you need like domicile, which is, then other thing you need is that nationality proof we have, like then if you are from caste, if you are from particular caste like me being in OBC, I have to take like caste verification certificate. So caste verification certificate, you need a lot of time to get that, so do it right now. If you don't have a caste verification certificate, verify your caste and get that validity proof, caste validity proof, you get it, that certificates. And there are many more things. So what you have to do is go on ChatGPT again. I use ChatGPT a lot. I'm a ChatGPT buff. So you have to go on ChatGPT, search for, if I am from this caste, I have want to appear for NATA, for architectural colleges, I have given NATA exam and 12th, and this way my subjects and stuff, and give me the documents I need. I'm from this state, this caste and everything. And it will give you a list of things which you need, and you have to make a proper folders right now only. Because as soon as the cap round will begin, you will rush out a lot for collecting your documents then. So there will be a lot of rush. So now only collect all the documents, keep it in a proper folder, and be ready with everything. That's the only thing I can tell you now. And yes, for the cap round, again, for the Maharashtra student, join the WhatsApp channel. You're getting all cap round information in that channel as well when it will begin. Okay, and because see, cap round ke upar another video is gonna come, because cap round is like a very different system. Like how does it work, how you do get admission, how to freeze your seat, how to float, there are many different things. So if you need a video on that, detail about cap round, that how does cap round thing work, then also let me know in the comment section. And with that said, I think we're done with this video. And let me remember anything is remain. I talk about this, that. I think I have talked about everything. So yes, these were the few things, tips and everything which we were, many comments I came from that I have this much score, that much score, what should I do, put a video, how should we get, and many more things. Okay, I'll tell you about one thing. What is this channel about? This channel I'm gonna also study about, as well as I know that we're gonna study about NATA here, architecture, but this channel is not only till architecture, it's about first year students also, it is made for second year students also. It is like gonna go with this gap. So whatever student subscribers I have right now with me, I'm going with them in first year, second year. I'm gonna help them out throughout the last year, and because my also on a journey will start with that, and side by side I'm also gonna study people NATA as well. So I hope you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe, because that one like, one subscribe and one share, that can really help me out, make me motivated and boosted to post many more beautiful videos. So I hope you like it. Thank you. Bye bye.